It's that time of your lives when you are going to make the decision that will affect you for a very long time to come. We are here to help you make the right choice for your future. Together, we are going to find out if your interest lies in the vast field of design and then help you discover what kind of design you want to pursue. The possibilities are endless. What is design? To try and put the definition of design into a few words would be difficult. But to sum it up, we could say that design is a process that gives us a solution to a problem. Design is all around us. It is a very intrinsic part of our lives. Every interaction we have with the world around brings us in contact with various forms of design, be the design good or bad. From the cup we drink from in the morning to the closet where all our clothes are stored, it's all design. The basic process of all designing is the same. One must first think of a problem that needs to be solved. This can then be used as an inspiration to create an idea which would solve the problem in a creative manner. Once the idea is in place, a designer then starts to conceptualize and develop the product or service through his medium of design. Once ready, the product could be a prototype for further research and improvement, or if that is unnecessary, then a final product would then be made available in the market for the customers to use. There are various fields of design. The ones we are going to be discussing today are as follows. Fashion design deals with designing clothing. The process ranges from conceptualizing a theme to selecting the cloth to understanding the cuts, stitching and fit of the cloth, how it will fall or drape over the body, to designing the look and feel of the same and then finally putting it together as a final product. The course teaches the student to understand cloth, stitch, communicate his concept and produce finished products. Communication design is a mixture of various media design used to communicate with an audience. This can range from posters to websites to logo and identity to typography, illustration, advertising, photography, etc. Communication is used interchangeably with the word graphic, but in truth, graphic design is a part of communication. Fashion communication offers something similar to communication design, but also trains the student with a fashion bent of mind, along with other specific subjects like fashion journalism, etc. This design course involves study of fashion, culture, trends and how it can be used to communicate through different looks. The course prepares a student to understand harmony in terms of how to create an identity on the basis of a client or a brand's image, how to replicate a personality type through makeup, styling, accessorizing and clothing, etc. A fashion stylist works closely with fashion designers, photographers, and makeup artists to achieve a certain image or look and feel that he or she arrives at after developing a concept to style his client. This course deals with character development and design, storytelling, learning various forms of animation like hand-rendered art, computerized imagery, or using 3D objects like puppets or figures. All these techniques are taught in such a way that you are able to create an illusion of motion, hence animate it and create film and videos. Film and video design deals with telling a story through moving images. This ranges from learning how to handle camera, lighting, costumes, backgrounds, etc. The final products can range from ad films or documentaries to feature films and television content. Textile design is the creation of fabrics. It involves learning how to create woven or printed textile materials. The process of learning ranges from developing the fabric from various threads, to learning various printing and dyeing techniques, to making finished products from the fabrics created like sheets, cushion covers, towels, etc. Knitwear design is a more specific type of textile design which deals with creating fabric through various methods of knitting. This can be hand knitting or weaving, or computerized knitting, etc. Product design is the skill that equips one to combine art, design and technology to create products for practical use. It ranges from understanding how humans interact with products around them, to understanding various material and how they can be handled, to recognizing a problem that a product could solve, creating a prototype, and then developing a final product after testing. Ceramic and glass design is also a part of product design, specializing in the material understanding of ceramic and glass. Furniture design is similar to product design as well, with a deeper study of interiors and spaces and the interaction and human comfort in relation to the furniture being created. Transportation design equips a student to understand and create or improve mediums of transporting humans and products. The study involves an in-depth understanding of emerging technologies, automobile engineering, automotive modeling, transportation for specific needs, vehicle packaging, etc. The need for humans and things to travel from one place to another is a never-ending effort, and along with changing times, newer and more creative solutions are called upon for this design problem. Accessory design is learning how to work with various materials to make fashion accessories like jewelry, footwear, bags, etc. Interior design is the study of how to handle a given interior space. This ranges from making blueprints of space to understanding how each and every item can be placed, keeping human interaction with the same in mind. It involves understanding basics of architecture as well as the aesthetics of a space. Exhibition design is learning how to treat a space in a way that it tells a story or puts across a theme. The study of this subject ranges from understanding spaces, architecture, landscape architecture, graphic design, audiovisual engineering, digital media, lighting, interior design, and content development to develop an audience experience that interprets information, involves and engages a user, and influences their understanding of a subject. The final products can be museum exhibitions, retail and trade shows, themed attractions, zoos, window displays and interiors of shops, etc. Fields which are closely related to design are as follows. Fine arts is the study of art and its significance in our lives and in history. In the course of this study, a student learns and understands various forms of art and how to apply himself through his chosen specialization. These art forms include painting, sculpting, printmaking, art history, etc. The traditional definition of fine arts is wide and includes other forms as well like poetry and music, but in terms of relation to design, a thin line separates the specializations mentioned, and design studies like exhibition and installation design, graphic and communication design, etc. Architecture is the study of designing and constructing buildings and other such physical structures. These may include anything ranging from living spaces to museums to malls to monuments. The study equips a student to understand and design architecture at macro level, as in landscape design, as well as minute details of interiors and furniture detailing. Architects closely work with interior, furniture, exhibition and installation designers to create harmonious and wholesome spaces depending on the purpose of the construction. With changing times and the changes seen in technology, manufacturing of garments also has had to evolve. Apparel production as a study equips one to understand and use the technological advancements in terms of machinery and softwares being used to create clothing material, and also to bring about further changes and help us move along with the advancements we are faced with now. For example, man-made materials are now being produced and used in the industry like nylon, polyester, etc. And all this would not be possible without the development and innovation of the apparel production industry. The development and creation of a product or design cannot stand alone if it is not supported with marketing, and hence might not reach the target audience it is meant for. For those of us who have a love for the field of fashion but are gifted more in terms of decision making, planning, concept development and marketing, design may not be the path we want to take. In such a case, a chance to work in this field in your area of interest would lie in the business management of fashion. This field requires an in-depth understanding of what the customers need or how to create a market for a final product that has been designed. It is just as important a part of the process as is the creation of the product. Marketing and retail management is a focused and in-depth study of one of the key features of business management. In this field, a student understands not only his product, but the brand that makes the product and the audience that it is meant for. A student of marketing and retail studies the relationship between supply and demand closely and understands how to create supply where there is demand or vice versa. Hence, creativity to create sales is just as important in this field as in any study of design. Advertising is the medium of communication used for marketing a product or service. It is how the knowledge of a product or service reaches from the product maker to the end user. It requires extensive understanding of what the target audience really wants. Advertising also creates a need or develops ways to encourage an audience to purchase products or services. In a competitive environment where a consumer has the ability to make decisions and has lots of brands to choose from, advertising is what greatly influences him to choose the product he finally buys. Brand management is the development and maintenance of an identity of a company or an individual. Just as an individual says and acts in a manner that he decided for himself or as fits his character, a company is also influenced by the brand name or identity that it carries. All the products and services offered under the identity are required to have the standard, character, and features that are easily identifiable with its brand name. Not only this, the brand name then forms a direct relationship with its customer, which must then be maintained as per the brand image. Depending on where you take up a job, the income bracket differs. The best part about being a designer is that there is no upper limit to your income, and you can take up freelance projects which pay really well. The only requisite to earn well is to perfect your chosen discipline and create a good portfolio for yourself. Other than that, the design field is fluid. One can combine two subjects or start with one and branch into another. For example, a fashion designer can get into graphic or communication design if he goes into fashion illustration. The base is the same for every design course, and thus the possibilities are endless. The two most prestigious institutes in India that offer design are NID and NIFT. NID offers the following programs at graduate level: NIFT offers the following programs at graduate level. The procedure for admission for both these institutes are as follows. The eligibility criteria for any course at NID is passing grade in higher secondary examinations or from AISSCE, IB or ISC. Students appearing for the exam in the same year can also apply and will be granted admission as per the results. Upper age limit for candidates is 20 years, which is relaxable by 3 years for reserved categories. Allotment of the discipline of choice at the end of foundation year is not guaranteed. Discipline allotment takes place only at the end of the first year, which is the foundation program, based purely on a student's performance in the foundation program and the number of seats available in the desired discipline. The application forms are made available around October, and the date for submitting the completed forms is around November first week. There are 2 rounds of tests in the admission procedure. The first round, which takes place in January, is the design aptitude test, which includes questions which assess the drawing skills as well as perception and aptitude of the candidate. The second round, which takes place after the call letters are put up in March for qualifying candidates, consists of studio tests followed by a personal interview. This round is to assess the attitude, perception, achievement, and motivation of the candidate for a career in the design field. The eligibility criteria for any bachelor program in design at NIFT is passing grade in higher secondary examination or from AISSCE, IB or ISC. Students appearing for the exam in the same year can also apply and will be granted admission as per the results. However, the eligibility criteria for the bachelor programs in technology is with the additional condition of science stream with subjects physics, chemistry and maths as compulsory for applying for the course. The application forms are made available in November first week and need to be submitted by January as per the dates decided every year. The entrance exam comprises of 2 rounds for design programs and 1 round for the technology program. The first round for bachelors in design comprises of a general ability test and a creative ability test. These tests are to assess the candidate based on their quantitative ability, communication ability, English comprehension, analytical ability, general knowledge and current affairs. Shortlisted candidates are then called for the second round, which is a situation test, which is a hands-on test to evaluate the candidate's skill for material handling and innovative ability on a given situation with a given set of materials. The weightage for each section is as follows. For bachelors in technology, the candidates only have to go through 1 round, which comprises of the GAT, which has 100% weightage. This test is to assess them on the basis of their quantitative ability, communication ability, English comprehension, analytical and logical ability, general knowledge and current affairs, and a case study based on a situation of an industry environment, which helps to evaluate the candidate's managerial ability. At Trends, not only do you get to learn what the entrance exams are all about, but also to think, breathe, walk, and talk like a designer. Started by an ex-NIFTian, it has the insight not only into the workings of a design institute, but the design industry itself. Here, you can take help to understand which field of design you want to choose, how to go about applying for it, which institute will suit your needs best, and then prepare for the exams in a flexible pattern along with regular studies. Not only are there regular training classes, but also postal courses for preparing from home with faculty support available at any time. And now, an online medium has also been developed for you to pursue the same courses. We can help you make the right choice for your career. We can help you make the decision that will affect you for the rest of your lives. Together, we can take this journey to discover the wonderful creative world of design where the possibilities are endless.